So what prevented me was being surrounded by so much people. And then after that, when I get little settled with all this, then I start taking steps to rise above that. So first of all, what is important is your awareness. As I pointed here, is awareness. You should be aware that these things are happening with you, are not of any use to you. You should aware that this is just a phase of life. This will pass and you will be strong once again as you were before. For mother, they are undergoing so many hormonal changes already, and after that, this pandemic had affected everybody so much. They are handling all the things alone, and that too in that panic situation, anxiety. Already they are anxious and panicky situation as they become a mother, because they become more sensitive and more alert for anything, for that matter, because of their the changes are there after pregnancy, after delivery. It is the need, because they need to be aware for their child, they need to be alert for their child, and they need to be sensitive towards their child. That's why that's what lead to bondage or love with their child. So these are the things also. Then you see that these things also get affected in other fields also. Like if for just like anybody is just by reading a news, like anybody is got affected by COVID and then died, this also makes them more panic, like thinking about their child. What will happen if I am going to get affected, and if I die, then what about that? So these are many things, many thoughts which are totally nonsense. We know that, but still we think at that time. So awareness of that thought is necessary. Writing that thought. Then what I did after getting aware of my thought pattern is I asked for help. This is the second major step. First, becoming aware of your condition. Second is taking and asking for help. And this help cannot be offered by your husband, by your family members, because what I am going through is known by very small number of people. Like first, only my spouse. I used to tell just my spouse, then my mother, but my mother don't used to understand what is she going through. Everything is so fine, everything. She got new home, she has a lovely daughter, she has a understanding spouse. Then why she is doing all this to herself? So this is the thought they think about us. But we as a present generation mother, we go through all these things. They can't understand, so we need help, professional help sometimes, because it's not their problem. Like our parents were not in such situation any time of their life. They were all happy-go-lucky and satisfied with their current situation. They were enjoying their life at home. But we are as working parents, we never knew what is to be done at home just by being at home. So this was totally new concept for us, and so we had gone through so many worst thought of ourselves. So asking for help, and that too proper professional help. Like I approached a psychiatrist. Her name is Dr. Suchitra Agrawal. So I approached her, and I had taken like psychiatric sessions where they used to listen to your thoughts and what is your concern and what are the things you are going through. And she advised me many exercises. This is also one of the exercise she advised me. Sorry, thoughts, emotions and feelings. So whenever a trigger factor or whenever an incident happen in your life, what are the thoughts, what are the emotions, and what you feel like when you go through that situation. So I approached her. I had taken some session, and after 2-3 session only, like 3 to 5 session only, I started feeling good about life, because because I was like sincere student in that also. I also did all the exercise sincerely and followed it. And after 5 sessions, I started reading myself. I made a routine. I avoided all the distractions, and I made a routine like reading things and following, making note of the things, writing a diary, writing your thoughts. So I did all this, and then slowly my thinking pattern changed, like from being like hopeless, helpless, feeling lost, not having fun, victimization. I started hopeful, and I started sharing all the things which I started feeling. So sharing is very important. Awareness, asking for help, and then sharing. And many a times we feel if we share, then we will get used of, like somebody will make use of my that personal things. So yes, you have to share your things with professionals, or like your reliable person, so that it will not be a part of a joke, or be a part of blame afterwards. So awareness, then asking for help, and then, because yes, you are not alone, you alone are not enough to fight with this kind of vicious cycle you are going through, and you should take the responsibility to change yourself. Others are just help, or others are just others can just push you to go ahead, but you should take responsibility of yourself, and you should not go, you should promise yourself that you will not go again in that cycle. So after reading many Sadhgurus, I already have mentioned various books I have read in that period, and I shared almost most of the books. And I also then started, once you get started, the universe will, you just need to take one step in spirituality also. When I used to go to ISKCON temple and I used to attend lectures, there used to this thing they always used to tell me, that you just need to take one step towards Krishna, and Krishna will do all the restful things. So yes, you just need to do one thing, that you should change yourself, and the rest will be taken care of by universe. So who were going through very emotional breakdown or emotional dysfunction, I was diagnosed with the emotional dysfunction for that. So those who are going through in such bad situations, stuck, and hang on, just be there with us, and universe will, and just take one that step towards positivity, and universe will take care of your rest of the thought pattern and rest of your life. Do not just give up, because it's not giving up. I know at that time I was not feeling I'm giving up. I just feeling like I don't want to live this kind of life. So this for me, many of you may be feeling very different thoughts, but whatever may be the reason, this is not the time to end your life, because there is many things to do for you in future life, which will make you proud of you, and which will make you live life to fullest, and you will enjoy, and you will wake up with the good thoughts and positive thoughts and happy thoughts, like you have to do so much for this day, and it will not be burden anymore, it will be fun. So wait for that period, and live for that period, and live happily, and take others too with you in that journey, because alone you may go far, but if you want to make that journey very beautiful, you should take others too. So happy for being all this for you, and please let me know in comment section whatever I can do for you. After reading various books, I started doing these YouTube videos, where I used to try to vocalize whatever my thoughts are after reading, and like while going through various books and their summaries, I also learned many things, because when you teach others, when you discuss with others, you understand more than you read by yourself. And after doing that, I am currently doing 2 courses, emotional management by Priyanka Kapoor. I will be giving the link for that in the description below. And the second course I did already have done is $1 Million Morning Routine by Shilpa Singh. It is very useful. And after doing that 5 days course, I started doing 30 days course of itself, $1 Million. Its name is Rise and Shine. So Shilpa Singh's Rise and Shine family is very wonderful, where she discusses about like visualization and your thought pattern and your career and life goals. She's a life coach, and for emotional things you can first attend Priyanka Kapoor's emotional management, so emotions will get settled, and once your emotions get settled you can move around your life goals. So definitely do this, and I am pretty sure that you will be out of that danger zone. And I hope and I pray that we all will be never we all will never be in that danger zone again. So thank you so much. Love.